I have to try getting that bacon-flavored ice cream. I can't think of anything else. A scraggly-looking raccoon girl with the tails and ears and biological raccoon eye mask, was mumbling to herself in the corner of the creamy cafe, an ice cream parlor styled off vaguely of a pastiche of a 1950s or so candy store. She stared bullets at the ice cream behind the counter. Ever so close indeed. The only thing between her and the satisfaction of her morbid curiosity was a thin glass pane and two underpaid employees. "Hey, Nancy, I'm going to go on my break," one of the employees said before walking out of the parlor. "Mm-hmm," the other employee responded. This was her chance. She had to get some of that ice cream. There was no other option, at least in her mind. Just one scoop. Just one scoop and that'll be it. The woman justified her plans to herself in her own mind. The raccoon woman gasped a giant dry breath. Whoa. In a moment, the woman disappeared into thin air. She was completely invisible. Her thoughts sped up as her brain began to request air. The woman sped walked to her, from her obscure corner table to the employee area, eyes rapidly moving from side to side, looking for any obstacles. The only other person in the store was an elderly, white-haired sheep woman who was smoking outside at the moment. Her brain went from requesting air politely to shouting for it. Where's the bacon flavor? Her brain was calculating several things at once. Where was the flavor she was looking for out of the many, many ones there? Where was the spoon or other scraping device? Where were the cones? Was there anything on the ground that could be a danger or obstacle of some sort? Is that employee busy? Will she get caught? Does she have a creamy rewards card? All these questions swirled around the raccoon's brain as she struggled to use her invisibility to take a scoop of bacon-flavored ice cream. She found the spoon on a hook near the stainless steel sink. This one scoop. Just one scoop, she repeated. The woman felt herself going purple and opened the cage, trapping the poor ice cream from her gracious consumption. Her brain was on a breaking point, begging on its knees for air, just a small gasp. Naturally, to remain in homeostasis, her body did not give her a choice in listening to her brain or not. The raccoon woman instinctively took a giant gasp of air to not die over a $3 scoop of ice cream. To her dismay, the aforementioned elderly sheep employee was right behind her. "Ma'am?" the employee inquired with the tone of a cranky librarian. The raccoon woman made a sound that was similar to a industrial plastic squeak, similar to a squeaky toy. "Miss, are you trying to steal our ice cream?" the employee asked, unimpressed. "Me? I resent the accusation. Why, I've never stolen anything in my life. This is a huge misunderstanding, really. You're still trying to scoop the ice cream out," the employee continued. The raccoon was wide-eyed and sweaty. "Get out," the employee said flatly. About 20 minutes later, I think I might have gotten banned from Creamy. Naomi, what did I tell you about stealing?" Nina said, distracted. You got a $10 limit? This raccoon woman, of course, was Nina's roommate, Naomi. The $10 limit does not mean you should steal. What store do you get banned from now? It better not be the grocery store. Nina didn't even bother looking up from her game. It was the ice cream store, Naomi said bashfully. "Ice cream? Really?" Naomi flops down on Nina's futon beside her roommate, close to the threshold of where it would be considered uncomfortable for a stranger. "I just wanted to try the bacon flavor. I went in there to ask and legally purchase a scoop of ice cream, but they said no because they hated me. So I had to take matters into my own hands." Naomi looked proud. "Tell me what really happened." Nina was idly grinding for her boss. I wanted to get the bacon flavor, and I remembered I had no money, so I asked for a free sample, and then they said they don't do it. They don't do free samples. I felt stupid and embarrassed and poor, so my instinct kicked in, and I wanted to steal a scoop. "Are you happy?" Naomi frowned and laid down on the other side of the couch beside Nina. Nina paused the game and looked towards her roommate. I am happy. All you have to do is ask for like $3. I'm not that broke." Nina flashed $3 bills from her wallet proudly. I don't know. I really feel like I'm burdening you, staying at your house now for basically free." Naomi leaned back on the futon, idly twiddling her finger in the air. "Well, don't worry about it. Once you get back on your feet, then I'll ask for rent. I'll ask for all the rent in the world. Gotta fund these games somehow." Nina paused. "Wait, what's bacon?" Naomi shut up. "What's bacon? It's basically like this synthetic flesh stuff. It's like those hot dogs people eat, but instead of being made of like plants, it's made out of fake body parts. Naomi said excitedly. Ew, that sounds morbid. You'd risk a criminal charge to try that stuff? Nina said. Oh, you're so boring sometimes, you gotta try new things every once in a while. Don't you ever wonder what it'll taste like? Naomi responded. A silent moment passed. I have an idea. Come with me. We're going back to Creamy Creamy. Nina said while walking out of her apartment, dragging Naomi along. We can't go back there. The woman at the counter is going to call the pigs on me. Another 20 minutes later, back at the ice cream parlor. Naomi, say sorry. Naomi grumbled. Say sorry. She shuffled. I'm sorry for attempting to steal a scoop of ice cream. Please let me legally purchase a scoop of your delicious ice cream. Naomi mumbled. Nina hands the employee over $3 and receives a single scoop of pink bacon-flavored ice cream. What does it taste like, Naomi? Was it worth it? Nina asked. It's kind of salty and smoky and kind of cold. It's weird. I think it also kind of sucks. She paused. But I appreciate you getting this for me, Nina. Thank you. Naomi finished. Great. Just know you can ask me for anything. I can't promise I'll get it for you, but, I can try. Anyway, let me taste it. You got me curious. The two women later joked continuously about how disgusting bacon-flavored ice cream tasted for months on end. The end.